Where's the cat cam?
Time for my daily fill of keyboard.
Hello. Enoxis, welcome back for 5 months. Jolly Giant with the 4 months. Time for daily fuck you making. Yo, holy Mitch with a tier 3 sub for 9 months. Thank you. Noxington 6 months, welcome back. Exclusive Panda with the 4 months. Ilmoji with the 13 months. Grizzly, thank you so much for tier 1 sub. Hello. Good stream yesterday. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you.
Almost a year.
Oh, Scam Train started again?
수업.
Let me bring out Nami. Where's Nami?
댄스 포어 미테리. 고고. 스케네즈.
Nami, it's Scam Train. Scam Train time. Say hello.
Hi Nathan, fellow Nathan here. I discovered your streamer week over.
You look like you just woke up. What?
I
woke up at 9 today.
Really been wanting to build my
Definitely
own
did not
keyboard
just wake up.
Where should I start? Love the stream.
Ooh,
Keep it
they're
up.
gonna sleep together. Oh, just kidding. They're fighting. Oh, Luffy's gonna wreck her. Oh no. They're fighting. Wardell, thanks so much for the tip. I discovered your stream a week ago and have since fallen in love with the hobby and its community. I really just been watching. Where should I start? I say just stick around, ask a lot of questions. Check out all my sponsors. They've got tons of parts that I use all the time. Yeah. Ace of Space, thanks so much for the Twitch Prime. Izuso, wait, thanks so much for the 2 months. Never Liked with the 3 months. Makosa with the 3 months. Dance for me, Duddy. I'm pretty bad at dancing. Joseph G, thank you so much for the 10 months. Haley's with the 11 months. Basecamp not included with the Prime. Tech Trolls with the Prime. And Walsey with the Twitch Prime. And Baltic Odon, thanks so much for the tip. Bits, who won the giveaway today? Today? There is no giveaway today. What is a cheap starting board? I recommend a couple on my Amazon storefront. Amazon.com/shop/Teatypes. Yep. Hello.
Taeha much win?
Why not? Why not what? Why not no giveaway? Why don't you give away a decent 65? I mean, if Novel Keys and Soran and Storm wanna let me host a decent 65 giveaway. Getting too swole? I have been doing push-ups, but I'm also getting fat. Not enough push-ups a day. Yeah. I can't find any GMK screw-in stabs in stock. Are Duroc Everglide stabs good enough, or should I wait? Yes, Duroc and Everglide stabs, good enough. Maybe even better in some senses. Do you still code? I do not. How old are Luffy and Nami now? They broke the 6-month mark. They're hitting 7 months in 2 weeks. Bro, buy one? Should I buy a decent 65 to give away? Should we do that, chat? Should I buy a decent 65 and give it away to someone in chat? Are the assets available? Oh, hello, Mr. Impervade. Pudsey saying no. What if I set a dono goal to pay the price of a decent 65? How about that? Chat voted yes. That's not a giveaway. Use the money for my key code calm. I'll think about it. Maybe on the last day of the decent 65. I'll think about it. What? Ends on the 9th, right? 9th? Oh, the 9th is a Saturday. Well, the thing is, if it's a EU, I guess it's cheaper in the EU actually. If an EU person wins. Well, is it cheaper for me if an EU person wins? Thank you so much for the level 2 train hype, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just get Salvin to send it to them? That's work on Salvin that I don't want to force. Can you turn your... Oh, sorry, my mic is not placed properly today. Shift it, because my cats have been running around. There we go. Should be better now. Run CNC. I'll send it for you? Okay. Yeah, I'll think about it. Although, if we do a giveaway, it'll have to be today. Maybe midstream. For those who are truly paying attention, we'll have a giveaway for them, huh? How about that? Alright, it is time for today's build. So we're building with some pretty meme switches today. And the client themselves agreed this was extremely meme, but hey, it's the quarantine. People have nothing to do at home. It forces them to do all kinds of things. So this, you can't really, I don't even know what to call this. It's essentially just a Zeal bottom, milky Gateron top, UHWPE stem, Tealios spring. That's it. I don't know what to call this. If you're building a 65 one, you could try MT3 Serica. This is 70 today, unfortunately, Zombamon. Yo, Mr. Unity, hello. Yeah. Let me actually see how smooth these are. I mean, it's Lube with 205 grade 0, so probably... Yeah, I mean, it's got a healthy coating of 205. I can't really say whether this makes a big difference. I mean, it's smooth. It's smooth for sure. Very expensive. Tealios bottom. Let's say he purchased a Tealio for this. That's $1 a switch. UHWPE. I forget the price. It's like what, 20 cents for a stem. Milky Gateron top housing. Let's say another like 20 cents for the switch. This is an over $1 switch that this person made. Feels pretty good so far though. But they lubed it with 205. It's hard to say. It might sound good? Yeah, it might sound good. Alright. Oh, wait, no. No cat cam. So this we have never seen. We have seen the Polaris before. But this is Polycarb. I'm guessing people are starting to receive Polycarb Polarises now. I know there was a delay on it. Is this a personal build? Nope, this is a client build. Is machine go brr a forbidden phrase? Is it? Do you get timed out for that? Why is machine go brr a forbidden phrase? Young Woody, thank you so much for the 2 months. Haim, thanks so much for the tip. Just purchased GMK bleach set for my first build. The weight is gonna kill me. What keycaps do you think would be good for the meantime? Ping me if you'd like to get banned. I got timed out? No way. It must have been for something else. I don't think yeah, people are spamming machine go brr. Brr. Machine go brr. Keycaps in the meantime? Just anything. GMK bleach is pretty expensive. I'd say wait for it. I mean, if you really want to waste more money on a cheaper set, you can go ahead, but Unless you're buying another GMK set, I don't think it's worth it. You get timed out if you are a pleb and spam all caps. Oh, Zerpocalypse is a pleb, I see. Alright, packaging looks the same. Honest opinions on GMK Redacted? I say go for it, Andrew. I was actually talking about this with one of my mods and Dixie met yesterday. If you don't like GMK Redacted, just buff out the pad print and you essentially get GMK Minimal afterwards. So you get 2 sets in one. Yeah, I mean, I personally like GMK Redacted though. I think the desk mat looks pretty nice too. I personally wasn't a huge fan of the Mecha desk mat. But now that it has all that Japanese text covered, I think it's a much nicer design. Just personally, some people like the Japanese writing. I thought it was. I Redacted looks like hot garbage, says Zerpocalypse. Alright, we've seen this a couple times now. Ooh, I'm excited to see the Polycarb. Oh, this is stuck. Alright. We can set slow mode only for plebs. What? You can have slow mode only for plebs? Whoa. So we have the Polycarb plate, which we have seen before. We've seen this twice now, I think. Oh, wait, what? Another poly? Wait, I'm done. Are these different? No, they just got 2 same Polycarb. Did they get 2 PCBs? No, they only got 1 P... They got 1 PCB, 1 foam, poly case. They got a full poly... They got 1... Okay. I guess this person got an extra plate. Hockey Panda, thanks so much for the Twitch Prime. C4No, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime as well. And Sayo, thanks for the tip. Good luck on my build. On the build, my first time lubing, I'm lubing black user 205. I have to leave the according to your tutorial. I can still hear a slight scratch while pushing the switches. Is that normal? Inks should be pretty smooth after lubing them. J-Cloud, thanks for the tip. I'm sorry I messaged yesterday but had turned away. Is it possible to get an anime-based keyboard? Sure. I could do anime-based keyboards, yes. Liquor Smurf Alpha, thanks so much for tier 1. Alright. It's hot now? Yo, it's 100 degrees out here in Corona. It's pretty hot. But my room is super cold. The AC is just getting blasted here. Alright. Get Ronald? Actually though, it's so hot in SoCal right now. It's uncomfortably hot. It's only 72 where I am? Okay. I drove to the post office today. My car said 100. Okay. The iPhone app says Corona is 93 right now. My car said 100, so I'm just gonna round up to 100. All right. You guys ready to see the Polycarb? Wait, what? Is this not screwed in? Wait, this is... Did the Polycarb not come... I swear the aluminum ones came screwed in. Yo, it's kind of bright. Hold on. Maybe for threading reasons? Oh, maybe. Ooh, polycarb. So immediately it feels, oh, the distribution of the weight is pretty massive. Because of this brass weight, everything, this top piece weighs almost nothing. Wow, this looks very nice though. The frosting level, very nice. It does feel slightly rough to the touch. I would say it feels, if I remember correctly, definitely feels a little bit rougher than like a TGR polycarbonate. But I mean, this was $300. This is very nice. Ooh, this looks nice. Use a darker desk mat? True. True. Should we use the Mizu desk mat? Ugh. Better? Yeah, this isn't the ideal desk mat either, but it's okay. This will do. Dude, it has Asian letters to get the American weebs hard. Quebsta, thanks so much for the tip. I'm the guy that asked about your macro pad a while ago. I'm missing my own keyboard in the near future. I'm blaming you for the big hole in my pocket. JK, love you. Do Gateron ink black sound good with 205 grade 0? Yes. Alon Spartan, thanks for 6 months. Can you give me a kiss? You want a kiss? And there you go. Paul from MK, thanks so much for the 14 months. Speezy, thank you so much for the 3 months. And Sale, thanks so much for the tip. I mean, the inks are smooth, but I can hear it. I can't feel it though. It's very slight sound. Can you maybe get a lube one close to the mic and press it a couple times? I will do it at the end if that's okay. I'm so childish, thanks for the tip. I have my eyes out on the Kajal 40% for a while now. I really want to get it. Problem is I play a lot of FPS games and I need my numero. Any thoughts on the Kajal? I'm not an expert on 40%. I've hardly used 40%. If you need the numero, unless you're okay with, if you're okay with accessing the numero via a function key, you shouldn't get it. All right. Where's the PCB? PCB is right here. Give me that TwitchCon Corby. No. Actually, should I offload my artisans? I always have phases with artisans. I go on and off. Too much money in the artisans. Yes, give me your artisans. Offload to me, baby. We'll see. Artisans are nice though. Like, they're easy giveaway items. I mean, a lot of them are. Not all artisans I would be comfortable just giving away, but a decent amount of my collection, if I like get bored of it, is a easy giveaway item. Okay, let's go to this website for the guide. kb.ai03.me/pull. Oh, it's already linked. I demand artisans for mod payment. I watched a lot of videos and I also want to make a keyboard. Which site can I use to buy the items? Check out all of my sponsors. Okay. No. Oh, yes, I do need the Polaris via hex file. We'll do some live QMK again. Open Polaris. Alright, it's gonna put this into bootloader mode.
KBD 67비트 MK2 but if I can't snag one do you think ITD viewers to try
It's like
to
it
commission
has
a
been
similar
put
model?
into DFU. Oh, it's working. Okay, looks like it worked. And if we bring up via, dang, it is now via compatible, and we can test the matrix. For today, this is the layout we're going with. Yes, we're going 7U bottom row, full backspace, split right. We actually need to decide with chat what kind of caps lock we want. A client said they will leave it up to chat whether they go stepped or regular caps today. Stepped? Well, we'll take a poll. We'll take a poll. They are going with a 7U spacebar, so I feel like maybe a lot of people will say stepped caps. Who knows? Stepped on a 60 is nice. Oh. Not a fan of Sangan and not stepped. I actually don't mind Sangan with normal caps. That might tilt a lot of veterans, but I don't know. I don't really care too much for stepped. Well. Alright, looks like the PCB works. Which means we can continue. Hello from Germany, hello. Alright, let's take a vote. Do we go stepped caps lock, chat? Vote now in chat. Stepped caps or not? Vote now in chat. Yes or no? Chat has ascended, good. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna need 3 2 stabs. And 1 7U stab. Sorry about that, Dono. Wasn't sure how to ask the question. Oh, sorry. Let me catch up. Let me catch up on the donos. Madry, thank you so much for the tip. I'm trying to get my hands on the KBD 67 V2 Mark II, but if I can't snag one, do you think it'd be worth it to try to commission a similar board? Well, I'm not currently taking commissions, only build services. I'm on a ducky one and don't have really much experience. There are tons of other 65% keyboards out there that you can purchase. There's the Decent 65 currently running on Novel Keys, which should be an upgrade from the KBD 67 Mark II. Joseph Burkhart, thanks so much for the 2 months. K Webster, thanks for the tip. I'm the guy that asked about. Oh, I already read this. Okay, these are already pre-clipped. We just need to snag a housing. Where did I put my lube? My lube. What? Anyone know for the 7V PCB, can you solder in RGB per switch? You can solder in an LED per switch, I believe, maybe? Not full RGB. Maybe not. I don't remember. Was there per key LED slots? Yeah, LED only, no RGB. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh. All right. Mr. Steelwind, hello. How am I doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Would you recommend using Krytox 205 grade 0 over dielectric grease when lubing stabs? I say so, yes. I have switched over completely to Krytox 205 grade 0. Whoa, what the... Holy, New Made You Mosa. Thank you so much for the 5 gifts. Am I saying your name right? New Made You Mosa. New Made Madem Osa. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Holy crap. And Arun B9. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Did you guys all hear the new IU song that came out today? Any IU fans in chat? What do you think of carbon fiber plates? Have you used them in any builds before? I have used carbon fiber plates in builds. I do like them. I think it's a pretty nice plate material. I do like them, yeah. Carbon fiber is pretty stiff. I would say it's at least as stiff as aluminum, if not stiffer in terms of typing feel. In terms of sound, carbon fiber tends to infuse... I don't know how to describe it. There's like a carbon fiber sound signature that's present in almost every build you do with carbon fiber. Yeah. Is that a Rukia you're using at the moment? Yes, this is a Rukia up here. That's the Rukia round 1. BRB muting you to listen to IU? Feels bad. Do you like Taeha? Dude, of course. Taeha is goddess. Opinions on FR4 plates. I used to not like FR4, but as of late, my opinion's changing. I don't know if that's just because the boards I've tried them out with happen to work well with FR4 or whether my tastes have changed. But as of now, I'm going to say I like FR4. What initially turned me off of FR4 was I think it was my Duck Unicorn build. I built it up with Hako Trues or Clears, I forget. But that build I didn't particularly like. But yeah, the recent keyboards with FR4 offerings have been pretty nice in my opinion. Have you listened to G Idol? Oh my god, yeah. G Idol, also nice. I feel like they're kinda... Aren't they kinda dying down though? They had a wave of hype and then...
트위치 프라임 타이어.
Glowing Star, thank you so much for the 7 months. Welcome back. Juan above all, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. And X Madoki. What the fudge? X Madoki, thank you so much for the tip. Big fan here. I was getting ready to get some Krytox for my Gat inks, but Switch Mod is out of stock. Do you have anywhere else you can suggest I get it from? If Switch Mod is out, you could try checking Novel Keys, but Novel Keys is also probably out. There is a bit of a lube shortage currently, but Switch Mod is trying their best to get more and restocked ASAP. Yeah, hopefully it comes back pretty soon. I take 50 orders a day. There you go. I mean, might as well be out of stock, right? 50 orders per day. I wonder how many requests Kralbik gets for lube a day. I'm gonna say at least double. Do you like chicken? Yes, I love chicken. How many keyboards do you own? I actually forget how many I have, but I do have a link to all the keyboards I own. If you type in !inventory, it should take you to a Google Doc. All the keyboards I have. I ordered 205 off of Amazon, but it didn't say G0. Is that legit? It is legitimate Krytox, but it's not G0. If you purchase Krytox off Amazon, at least the 205, I believe it's grade 2. Any recommendations for keyboard stands? There aren't many options for purchase. You can purchase some of the keyboard stands I use. This is in stock. This is from the Robot Candy Company. Pretty fine. I think I know this supports at least up to 12-pound keyboards. We've put a Kepler on this with the person who made this. Robot Candy Company. There's type arrays. That's about it. I do have a Clavier prototype stand. It's not for sale yet. I think AIO3 is working on a solution, but it's not out yet. There aren't too many options for keyboard stands currently. I feel like this year though, maybe we'll start to get some more. I do wish there were nice keyboard stands. Surprising how little options we have for keyboard stands. Robot Candy Company is all sold out. GG. Yeah, most of my keyboards are using the Robot Candy Company's stands right now. Yo, memories of past, long time no see. Hello. How's your afternoon going? My afternoon's going pretty good. Okay, BRB designing a sexy keyboard stand. Kind of ironic there are not more companies selling keyboard stands. Yeah. Ooh, this jar getting kind of low. Are you still selling your keyboard bags cases? I've heard people are starting to receive tracking notifications. Once the pre-order participants have received theirs, there will be extras for sale. So if you missed out on it, fear not. Once that's ready, I will be posting it on my socials, so be on the lookout for that. We will have both sizes available for purchase in stock as extras, so yeah, just be sure to follow me on one of my socials and watch out for when that news goes out. Does anyone know when Rama is shipping out their canvas too? I have no idea. Are you gonna get GMK redacted? Yeah. Definitely. Do you think the Decent 65 will be a good board? Sound good. I think so. I haven't tried one out, but I trust Soran. He is the head mod of this channel. I have a feeling it's gonna be good. If you want to see, I think Soran uploaded a typing test of the Decent 65, right? You could take a listen to that if you want some indication of what it sounds like. It's not going to be fully representative of the keyboard, but there is one out there. Better than nothing, I would say. Christian one sus. Thank you so much for the bits. What's a 100-ish 75% board that you recommend? I was looking at the ID80 that you did a review on a while back. Did I review a ID80? I have never reviewed the ID80. I think you're thinking about Taeha keyboards, the better Taeha keyboard content creator. I actually have not tried the ID80, but you don't have many options for a $100 75% keyboard. If $100 is your limit for a 75%, go with the ID80. Even the KBD 75 is close to 200, I think. So unless you're willing to pay out more for that, I would say ID80 is a good buy. Taeha keyboards equals Taeha types. HHKB layout for XL. Ooh. I feel like XL, if you're a heavy XL user, HHKB is not for you. I mean, I'm not a heavy XL user, but if you're using XL, most likely you input a bunch of numbers. You probably want at least a dedicated numpad if it's separate. FC 980C if you're an XL person. Yeah, I don't know. Using XL without dedicated arrow keys is a lull. Yeah, I also imagine you guys do a lot of arrow key movement. I don't know, I might start becoming a 60% fan though. I recently, actually, I don't know, hard to say. But I'm starting to develop like my own shortcuts for editing and whatnot, and trying to minimize using my arrow keys. I don't know, if I can get that down, maybe I won't need dedicated arrow keys anymore. Maybe I'll become a dedicated 60% lover. Saw a vid of dude from Japan and this guy was going ham with the HHKB layout. What do you mean going ham with the HHKB layout? Can you ask Soran to extend the Decent 65 group buy? I don't think I have that kind of power. It's his board. It's not up to me. I don't have that kind of pull to just extend something like that. Player Temi, thank you so much for the bits. Thoughts on Jades and Navies? I think those are pretty nice clicky switches. Are you still selling your keyboard? Okay, I answered that. Curry Worst, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Are you a fan of buckling spring switches? I am, Player Temi. Have a couple myself. Coleman G, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you, thank you. Where's the group buy for the decent? It is on novelkeys.xyz. Chief Internet Explorer, thanks so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Meanwhile, I'm over here eating chips and watching YouTube. Wait, are you done with work? Oh, you are done with work. The rate lightning keyboards replies to these questions and chat rivals your words per minute. Yo. If you know this, but lightning types pretty fast. Why do you think he's named Lightning Keyboards? This man responds to noob questions faster than you can hear lightning. Lightning keyboards is lightning fast. Lightning is big cutie. You have a head start, Lightning.
Can you please explain why Kale had swap sockets don't work on all PCBs?
Savory Sweet, thanks for the tip. Can you explain why Kale hot swap sockets don't work on all PCBs? I don't have one on me to show you, but the socket itself, so this is what a PCB generally looks like if it does not support Kale hot swap sockets. If your PCB supports Kale hot swap, the footprint looks different. And you can't just stick a Kale hot swap socket into a PCB without Kale hot swap sockets, unless it supports it. It just physically does not match. You made most of the thing. Do you have any idea what the key cult number 3 looks like? And if so, is it fire? I do know what it looks like. I cannot tell you. All I can say is to just wait for it. And that is all.
빈 팔로잉 포어 3만스스 나우 러브 더 스트리먼드여 75.
Do you want in on my maximum order quantity GMK group buy? GMK what, Krelbit? Maximum order GMK group buy, what? What? Backfire, FYI, thank you so much for the bits. Been following for 3 months, love the streams and your chill vibe, thank you. Lonely Face with the Twitch Prime, thank you. Made in UAE, thanks so much for the tip. Opinion on full-size keyboard with keypad on left side. I heavily use numpad and having it on right side is very horrible for typing ergonomics. I think there's a use case for it. A lot of people who prefer having numpads, it would be beneficial if it was on the left side and they can use their mouse at the same time with it. Unfortunately, it's not not a super popular layout, so there aren't too many options for it. Alright. I'm just gonna not put the plate for this. Have you seen the new Kono desk mats out for pre-order? I have not. What new desk mat? I'm guessing the ones that are accompanying the keycap set for it?
Is the 12V PCB compatible with Max or Kale hot swap sockets?
Is the 7V PCB compatible with Milmax or Kale hot swap? It's not compatible with Kale hot swap. It should be compatible with Milmax though.
What's their purpose?
Back to work. Thank you for answering questions, Lightning. Hope you have a good one at work. Alright, this is kind of loose. I do actually need the plate. Feels bad. Thoughts on cream stock springs? They're pretty nice, kind of noisy, but if you lube it up, perfectly fine. Dono Tat, thank you so much for the tip. Desert Island question. Keycaps, case, stabs, PCB, lube, plate switches. Oh, Desert Island question. My Real Force 87U. That is my Desert Island keyboard. And Seiho, thank you so much for the tip. Why not use those Polaris shim pads for the stabs? What's their purpose? It's to close the gap. Maybe we'll see if I need this. But some stabilizers sit a little bit higher. They don't sit entirely flush with the PCB. So that's what those are for. If this needs it, we can definitely install it. So far, I haven't really felt the need for the Polaris builds I've done to use it. We'll see if this is the exception. Oh, this one definitely needs it. Oh yeah, okay. Let me see if I can show this. So I guess, yeah, today we definitely need it. If you take a look, that stabilizer it's lifted. So when I press this, how do we show this properly? It moves around and you can hear the ticking noises. So it looks like today we actually need to install these. Are you building it with the plate foam? Yes, I will be. I don't need the plate foam for testing purposes though. Okay, so let's actually use this. What do you think about putting keycaps? Gross. Hopefully I don't... Can I just like bend this? Oh my goodness. Oh. If you get a Polaris, it's best to just wing it and go ham. Alright, so the idea is that you place this here. Or would I place this on the bottom? Do I place these on the bottom? Would that make more sense? Or top? I'm gonna guess you put it on top. Put it on top. No guide? Oh, actually, let's check if it's in the guide. I've never installed these. It's probably in the guide. Good point. Okay, it looks like they go on top. For stabilizers that sit loosely, such as cherry clip-in or GMK screw, and insert the provided shims into the stabilizers, with the side having the shiny rectangle facing up.
I wanted to do slabs
Got
of
it.
kitty with pistol, so I'll just do one real slab.
Oh. And see, now our issue is fixed. These shims close the gap. Alright. I guess we'll do that for all of these. What is this technology? This is innovation.
Untapped day around. Also a do즈 just clipping steps. What steps are those?
And Sale, thank you so much for the tip. On top, but what way around? These only fit one way. If you look at these shims, one hole is bigger than the other. You just line up the holes. Cafe Disco, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Do you ever build Mac keyboards? Sure, yeah. Mac keyboard, not too hard. It's just a layout change for the most part. Oh crap, did I make the metal face up for these? I did not. Ah, fudge. What are these metal shims for? Why is it sided like this? Poke Power Turtle, hello. Alright, so the metal shims go on top. Dang it, it's also reversed for this one. Metal down. Yeah, I think that's why the metal has to face up. But I'm wondering, why do they have the metal in the first place? Like, what is this metal pad for? Okay. Let's see how this sounds now. What is lubing a switch, or what's it called? Lubing a switch? It means you are applying lubricant to the switch. There is I have a tutorial on this on my YouTube channel if you're interested. I don't know if you're familiar with lube and other general activities. Works the same way. What? Hold on. Okay, the spacebar though, not installed properly. It's giving me so much trouble. Okay. Can I use Cristo MCG 111 to lube stabs? I believe it is too thin for stabs. Alright, no rattle. So I think we can continue. Did he flip the shims on the space left shift? The left shift I installed properly, I know for a fact. But spacebar I did flip, yes. I'll just verify. Yeah, metal shim is up for all of them. Horror stories of getting parts that were completely busted. Oh. Horror stories of getting busted parts. Let's see. What's the worst experience I've had with getting busted parts? That's hard. Meme? Well, I guess the meme was busted, yeah. So back before Krelbit, who is in chat, who is now a full-time vendor. Before then, he used to be a pretty active community member. I mean, he still is an active community member, but he used to just be a community member. And he designed the keyboard. Emperor Zhang, hello. Called the meme. You can still Google it. If you type in like meme 65% Keycaps, you should see like the project details and whatnot. And it was a prototype run. And it was Krelbit's first ever, I think, keyboard group run. And it's not really Krelbit's fault. It was mostly his manufacturer that screwed him over, but the keyboard turned out to be, it ended up being very scuffed. It was a 10-man private group buy. And of the 10, my unit was probably second worst condition. Krelbit, do you still have the album of all the memes? We should show them the scuffed memes. The Immiger link. I was in that group buy, yeah. Let's show them the pictures of my meme and your meme. Your meme was pretty bad. Yeah, ironically, Krelbit, the guy who organized the group buy, his unit turned out to be the most scuffed. But yeah, mine was also really bad. The VOD of it is up on my YouTube channel. It's a very old VOD, but yeah, like a friend of mine, they had to like file the aluminum off of the case so they could even close. But even then, it was like an extremely tight fit, so I physically had to take like a flathead and like pry open my case so that like it further ruined the case even more. Yeah, it was bad. It was a good board. It was a learning experience, and the factory that Krelbit used did end up giving us quite a large refund back. So in the end, I don't feel like I lost money on it. Like, we got a major refund back. But yeah, that was pretty scuffed. Didn't you sell that board? I did sell that board. I think it ended up at like 150 a board. Yeah. Did you see the Maja on KBD fans? I have not. PM'd you some stuff to read. Also PM'd you the scuff. Oh ho ho, we got the Imgur link. Alright, you guys ready? So yeah, like I said, it was a 10-man private group buy, and then Krelbit, he gathered all the complaints he had for the units he received. So let's see. So this is, I think this is Olivia's very uneven anodization on rose gold bottom case. Alright, so yeah, it's pretty fine here, but it looks like it's got stretch marks. Oh, this is yours? Alright. Poor anodization quality on black blank badge. Right there, I suppose. Oh, this edge here looks pretty bad. Damage and dirty rose gold bottom case. Oh yeah, it came so dirty from the factory. Like, look at this. Look at this. They didn't clean up at all. Damaged rose gold top case. Oh yikes. There's a dent here. Look at these nicks and dents. Oh boy. It was just going through puberty though. More damage to the rose gold top. One badge with uneven anodization. Oh yeah, you can kind of see it's darker along this edge here. Gold badge A has cloudy uneven ano. Okay, so you can see that here as well. Oh, there was a penis badge, uneven ano there as well. Plate, look at this plate ano. Blemishes, scratches, dirt. Yeah, the plates were very bad. I think Heine ended up remaking all the plates, right? He had to like file them so that the switches would fit and all that. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Like, this is how it came from the factory. This is pretty bad, yeah. Heine recut the plates? Yeah, I think we ended up... Yeah, I think Krelbit, like, we set aside a portion of the refund to go towards getting all the plates remade. Look at this. What else? Large scratch? Oh, yikes. Straight from factory right here. Look at these two large scratches. Incomplete anodization. Incomplete? Looks like it's kind of splotchy here too. Oh, well, I mean, it's internal. It still happens to this day, I think. Pink top has missed anodization spots. Clear bottom case has scratches and damages. Yeah, got some marks. Ooh, the blue one was mine. Wait, what? Why is this so small? Okay, so it's got some marks there. Damaged anodization bottom case. I mean, that's internal. I didn't care too much for that. Cloudy anodization. Yeah, mine was scuffed. But I think the worst part about mine was the fitment. Like, it physically wouldn't close. And Heine dremeled off quite a bit. Even then, it was pretty hard. Look at this ano. It's almost like they just pulled the keyboard out of the ano bath with their hands. You can see like where their hand finger marks are. Where's the black one? Krelbit's. Oh, look at this. This is how Krelbit received it from the factory, and this is Krelbit's personal unit. So Krelbit got black. The factory straight up sent it to him like this. Yeah, it was his board and his project that he organized, and his unit ended up being the worst. Yeah, feels bad. Got a mark here. Like, oh my goodness, this is their black. You guys complaining about your black ano? Try getting a board like this. Yeah. I think during group buy, I think the original retail price for all participants, I think it was a little over 500, but with the factory ended up refunding it, and I think everyone ended up paying around $150 at the end. And this was like, oh, it was $350. Oh, I lied. Okay, I guess it was $350. Yeah, this was also before. This was like around the time. It wasn't over 5. Maybe I paid over 500 because I got like multiple plates, multiple badges. Yeah, and this was also at the time when like gaskets were starting to get hyped up. Everyone was like, "Whoa, gaskets! What is gasket mount?" Yeah. I highly recommend some pay rapid prototyping services. What board is that? This was the Meme 65. Do box whites make an audible difference? Yes, box whites are very clicky. Your thoughts on the Herman Miller? If you are someone who sits on your butt for the majority of your day, I think it's a worth it investment. Although just because it's Herman Miller doesn't mean it matches to your buttocks well. I would say go try it out. It is a very expensive chair, so it's ideal if you can test it out, sit on it for a couple minutes, see if it forms well to your body. But it's pretty nice. Rackaroni, thank you so much for the Twip Prime. Mingzy, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Fracno, thank you so much for the bits. Hello, and the tip. The 420 tip and the 69 bits. Nixon, thank you so much for the 5 months. Fleeceman, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Did you see the Ramakara tease? I did. Yumcha, hello. Can I be your intern? I don't know what an intern would do. I don't even have an office. Although I don't know, I do want to like have a helper, but I'm not exactly sure how or what they would do. I'm like kind of getting to the point where I can't take care of everything at once. I'm like all over the place. Like I'm starting to like miss DMs and all that stuff. But at the same time, I don't have enough work for someone to work, you know. Do you have a manager? I have someone helping me for YouTube, but that's more like scheduling videos, getting videos like done, edited thumbnails and whatnot. But my Instagram, my Twitter, I manage myself because a lot of them are like business DMs, so. Get a real manager and agent? That's the other thing. I don't want to pay someone. Because hiring someone means you gotta pay them. I will work for free. I got you? No, no, no. But like, I don't know what a manager for me would do. Like, what do I need a manager for? Paying kimchi? Just pay someone on Fiverr? I'm bored all the time in the world. Just reply to DMs and stuff. That's the other thing. Like I'm the type, if there's like group projects, as much as I don't want to do everything myself, like I prefer to do everything. Oh crap, I forgot to install the gaskets. Let's oh, we can do it after. We might as well do it after. Blockers? Oh, you're right, memories. This is Winkeyless. Ask your real streamer friends, they can help. That's the other thing. I feel like I'm a little different from like traditional streamers. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, I do have someone helping out. There's someone over at Stream Elements that's also been helping me out here and there. We'll see. I mean, if I do get big enough, it's probably a worthy investment to pay someone to handle that, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. I'm not like other streamers. time to build. Time for the build. Should mass produce that fan? Yeah, I feel like someone could. What happened to the old fan? I yeeted it because this is much quieter. What happened to the MKBHD collab? And Mr. MKBHD, if you're watching, let's work together. What model of fan is it? I actually don't know. All I know is it's a PC fan. It doesn't have the brand labeled. Or maybe it does behind this filter. All right. It's time for our favorite time, sponsor time. We have a couple sponsors of this channel. Yesterday was the last day to join GMK Nautilus round 2. And today, GMK Redacted went live. Please consider checking it out and using my affiliate link. Doesn't cost you any extra, but helps the channel out. dixiemec.com/Taeha. Check out GMK Redacted. As I mentioned before, if you don't like GMK Redacted, technically it is pad printed on top of Double Shot Legends, so you could buff it out. And you have yourself a GMK minimal set after a couple years, or if you have a buffing mechanism, you could do that. I also like the desk mat. How do you order? dixiemec.com/Taeha. I do have a discount code for DixieMec as well. Using code SWEET-TAE at checkout saves you 5%. Only works on in-stock items though. Not for live group buys. Only in-stock items. You can also purchase Pelican cases, other desk mats, like the one I am using, Taeha stickers. Check out dixiemec.com/Taeha. Not minimal, I forget the code. But you can buff out the pad printed redactions. The next sponsor we have is KBD Fans. Head on over to kbdfans.com. Supposedly there's a new update on the Maja. I have not seen it yet. But KBD Fans is a great place for a lot of people on a budget to start. They've got tons of great bang for buck products on their website. And you can purchase almost all the parts you need for a complete keyboard build of KBD Fans' website. Next we have Keycult. Head on over to keycult.com. They did announce yesterday that TKL PCBs are back in stock on their website. So if you guys have been looking for a Wilba TKL PCB, it is available. There is now even a hot swap variant, as well as with a 7U bottom row compat. But Keycult makes fantastic high-end custom keyboard kits. Check them out. Next we have Novel Keys. Head on over to novelkeys.xyz. They got tons of stuff running. Yesterday was the last day for the 7V. Decent 65 still running until May 9th. GMK Classic Blue also went live yesterday. 2 days ago. As well as Cat Arctic. We've got 2 blue sets running together on Novel Keys. Go check them out. You can also purchase type stickers, tons of switch options on Novel Keys, desk mats, keyboard merch. I have a discount code with Novel Keys as well. Using code Taeha Keys at checkout saves you 5% off in-stock items only. Next we have Prime Keyboards. Head on over to primekb.com. They have the Duck Sidewinder and Duck Raven, 2 Korean custom tray mount kits you can purchase in stock right now. That won't break the blank too hard. I think alpacas still haven't been restocked, but when they do, they are fantastic linear switches. Check out primekb.com. Is there going to be a giveaway today? Maybe. Maybe. There might be a giveaway. Chat has maybe convinced me to do a giveaway today. Next we have SwitchMod. Head on over to switchmod.net/Taeha GMK Frost Witch still live. All you weebs out there, go join the set. Using my affiliate link saves you 4% off your lube purchases. And as Krolbit mentioned before, they are not out of stock. He is just only taking 50 orders per day and then closing it out once that's been met. So if you're not part of the first 50 per day, just try again the next day and hopefully you can get your lube purchases. It's so that he doesn't get overwhelmed, as a lot of people are looking for lube during these quarantine times. But yeah, check out GMK Frost Witch. It's a nice purple lavender themed keycap set. And last but not least, we have zealpc.net/Taeha. Head on over to ZealPC. They've got some fantastic linears, tactile switches, silent linear, silent tactiles. It is not $10 per switch. If you read the product description, it is X amount of dollars for 10 switches. Check out zealpc.net/Taeha. Jolt Energy, thanks so much for the bits. What is all the hype around Alice layout? What do you like about them? Do you think the KBD fans module is a good alternative? The hype around the Alice layout, one of them, it's just the aesthetics. I think a lot of the Alice boards out there have a very sleek and elegant visual look to it. It's also a very comfortable layout to use, assuming you know how to touch type. If you don't touch type, I feel like the Alice layout doesn't really matter for you. But if you are someone who does know how to touch type, it's very comfortable. Fake ergo, because when you sit on a desk, your arms aren't straight like this generally. If you let them rest, they're kind of at an angle, so the Alice follows that natural angle. Another one, thanks so much to Twitch Prime. And you made most of it, thanks so much to the bits for GMK Redacted are sweet. Yeah. Munchie Inc., thanks so much for the bit. How's the build going so far? Pretty good. No issues yet. Do you use a different tip for soldering? I only have a chisel tip and I feel like sharper tip might be better. Chisel tip is perfectly fine for doing through-hole soldering for switches at least. Yeah, I'm using a chisel tip right now. I just realized your outfit and whole stream theme reminds me of Redacted. What? My stream looks nothing like Redacted. What? Liam McPoyle, hello, hello. Any advice on mouse mat, desk mat preferences and differences between those made by brands such as Logitech or SteelSeries? I haven't tried much of the mainstream desk mats. I believe some of them are definitely noticeably smoother if you're like looking for glide. I don't think I care too much for that. But some people swear by the glide. They think it'll make them perform X amount better. But yeah, I don't have an answer. I haven't tried many of the mainstream desk mats. You are such a redacted. This guy's right. Okay, Dixie. Okay, I just need to redo one of the switches because it had a bent pin and I soldered it. What switch is this? The left shift switch. Anyone know the difference between box jades and navies? Navies have a heavier spring, I believe. Yo, Joe Cool Bob with the 18 months. How are you doing, man? Make sure you don't drink from that mug. Yeah, the coffee's gone. I finished the coffee. Thoughts on MKBHD using a Keychron keyboard? It hurts my soul. Hurts my soul knowing. Hurts my soul knowing people are willing to spend $600 for Mac Pro wheels and scoff at spending over $100 on a keyboard. What was your job before you started making keyboards? I was a software engineer. Ignorance is bliss. Is some level of bend in a pin acceptable? Yes, as long as it makes it to the other side of the PCB, that's all that matters. It's $700, not 600. It hurts my soul even more. He do be spitting facts though. Yeah. People are okay with paying $700 for wheels. Like what? I mean, I don't know. I'm guessing. I mean, if you're at like MKBHD's level, sure, it doesn't matter, but they can't be that special, right? Those Mac Pro wheels. Is there something I overlooked in the review of them? $700 wheels that don't even lock, by the way. Right, they don't lock, yeah. You can use them to make a skateboard. I bought them? Wow, white phosphorus, big flex. Big PP flex. This man has purchased. Oh, stepped caps. And where's my short shift? There it is. It's like buying HRE for your car. Still just rims, but flex values are different. What is HRE for your car? I am a car noob. High resolution, no, high HRE? What is that? You. HRE is a super expensive custom rim company. Oh, I see. HRE are like TGR for wheels. BBNG, thanks so much for the 7 months. Quinn Pin, thanks so much for the 13 months. Corporate B, thanks so much for the tier 1 sub. Quiggles with the 3 months. Welcome back, everyone. Are you a Warriors fan? I am not. All right, caps lock looks straight. Left shift looks, I believe left shift is fixed, right? Just to make sure, but I mean, it does look straight. Yeah, left shift is fixed, all right. Dub Nation, yeah, I'm not a Warriors fan. All right, backspace looks straight to me. This pipe key looks crooked. What? Is it not fixed? It is fixed.
Whoever made 도즈 스위치즈 was out of their mind.
Kitamoto, thanks so much for the 1,000 bits. Whoever made those switches without their mind, I agree. This is too expensive of a switch. Favorite girl K-pop group? I don't really keep up with modern K-pop anymore. I guess if I had to name a group, I liked Girls' Day when they were active. Twice is pretty dank. Just say Dreamcatcher. I don't know if Dreamcatcher is my favorite though. I definitely like their music after going to their concert, but I wouldn't say they're my fave. Everyday Girls' Day. Girls' Day all the way. Okay, this enter looks straight to me now. Then right shift just ever so slight. Alright, I think we're good. Let's see, did I miss a switch? But Girls' Generation? Yeah, Girls' Generation also OP. I mean, they all have a place in my heart. I literally grew up with Girls' Generation, so. Alright, reset this, test the matrix. Oh, whoops. No. function key works too. Alright, what layout to put in? Right shift. Oh, this is delete. Whoa, what the heck? I'm just gonna put in my layout for now. So this should be left control. This should be left Windows, Alt, space, right Alt, right control, right shift. Let's make this momentary 1. And layer 1, we have the function key. So let's put caps lock here. We go to key tester. Alright, the function key works. Nice. Alright, looks like the 2 left windows. Did I have 2 left windows? I mean, the client could easily change this. It's okay. Oh, this is fine. This is unused. That switch is not used. Oops. Okay. So we can assemble this. Were you able to program the board that quickly? Yes. This is the power of a GMK powered PCB. If it works with VIA as well. Hacker man. Saw Girls' Day at BCD and almost fainted. Who's your favorite? Ooh, I would have loved to meet Girls' Day in person. My favorite? Ooh, I think my top 2 probably Sojin and Heri. This man loves Sojin? Yeah. Sojin is goddess. Okay, let us stop. How many people you have in queue? I have quite a bit, but a lot of them are for future builds. Like they're still waiting, future builds, or they're waiting for stuff to deliver, but because of the pandemic, they're experiencing delays and whatnot, so yeah. Can I pluck your gray hairs? Sure, I would love to get my gray hairs plucked. What is that you're putting on? These are just strips of rubber gaskets. Oh. Hold on. Why is this not peeling? What? Is this not cut well? Any chance of a Polaris round 2? I'm not the person to ask for that. That would be up to AIO3 and KBD fans. $200 Polaris? There's still 200 Polaris that haven't been shipped? Holy, what? Why? Just not enough people working shipping, or is something getting remade? Is round 2 of E6.5 possible? Once again, I'm not the designer nor group buy runner of the E6.5. Entirely up to those guys. I'm one of the 200. Feels bad. I didn't realize. I assumed because this client received their Polycarb that it had finished. But I guess there's still tons of people. The shipping companies KBD fans uses have a limit on the total weight of packages they can ship out. Oh, interesting. I'm also one of the 200. Feels bad. Do you have a playlist that has all the songs you play on stream? I do not. I'm just playing jazz music off Epidemic Sounds. But you don't really need my specific playlist. If you just Google search jazz music, tons of great options out there. Why don't you know everything about every board? What about 8008 extras or bar around? Alright, I'm just gonna start spreading rumors now. Bauer round 2 happening in 2 weeks, chat. There will be a full stainless steel polished version. There will be a Victory auction for 50 units with an overall group buy limit of 500. Does Twitch have a royalty policy against music? I believe technically you should not be playing music if you don't have the licensing for it. Just like YouTube, but pretty much every streamer does. So I don't know. If you do play copyrighted music that you don't have proper licensing for, they'll mute it in the VOD. But I think technically you're not allowed to play it on stream too if you don't have proper licensing for it. But like if they prevented streamers from, if they actually enforced that, I think a lot of Twitch streamers would have a hard time. Have you been uploading your streams to YouTube? Yes. I mean, that's why I play not so great music on my stream, because I actually use, since I exported to YouTube, I play music that I actually am paying licenses for, and the selection isn't great from it, in my opinion. But 100% you're not allowed, but they don't come after it as much because VODs aren't monetized. True, but the streams are monetized. But like saying you cannot play music unless you have a license, it literally affects the whole platform. I feel like there's very few people who actually play music they have a license for on Twitch. Are we soldering yet? Yeah, I already finished, Pudzy. I finished soldering. We're applying the gaskets now. All right. I'm gonna go wash my hands. I touched solder. Why won't this go down? Hello? Okay. BRB. Enjoy the cats. gasket is then I always forget where the inner gaskets go. Okay, set this aside for now. Oh, where are the No, this is not it. Here. Yes, this is the one. Yo, Mr. Chortle, my Squirtle, hello, hello. Has anyone ever hydro dipped a case? Yes, there have been a couple cases I remember seeing. I know someone's definitely hydro dipped the HHKB case before. I remember seeing it on Reddit once. Hydro dipping is definitely a thing. All right. The first one goes right here. Just play music from Spotify, then upload a muted VOD? Who would watch a muted VOD though? Would you ever powder coat a case? Powder coating is also pretty common in the hobby. That case back there, that's been powder coated. Powder coated. The color difference on the two cams is wild. Oh yeah, so on the main cam, I have a filter on. Kind of a teal and orange going on. This one has no filters on. Daily quest? Okay, Urban Line. Alright. The next gasket goes here. Smells like cheese. Guess what cheese he smells like for a free desk mat? What the heck? I just recently learned you can apply LUTs in OBS. Yeah, Frank. Well, that's actually new, I think. Beforehand, you couldn't directly apply a LUT. You had to convert a LUT to like a PNG image, and then you were just applying that PNG mapping on top. But now you can just directly direct the path to a LUT and apply it. Makes your life a lot easier now. Alright, this one goes in the center. Oh crap. Like so. I have so many LUTs. Yeah. I don't know. I sometimes I do want to like go crazy with my colors, but I feel like people in the keyboard hobby are very particular, especially when it comes to color. So I try not to over edit stuff too much. Are you full Korean? Yes. What are those types of tweezers called? I don't think they're anything special. I just bought this off Amazon. I have it linked on my Amazon storefront. But yeah, they're nothing special. This is just off Amazon. Nathan was debating on trolling. Well, I wasn't sure what they were asking. Like, am I fully Korean? Hard to say. I mean, Korean, there's a high chance you're like mixed with other races. So does that mean I'm not fully Korean? But like ethnically, I identify as full Korean. Oh no, this has been put on slightly crooked. Okay, there we go. Do you really use box liner for sound dampening? Yes. All right. This is now done. And we can assemble the keyboard. So if I remember correctly, this. Goes on top, like so. Okay, nice. And then this goes here. Nope, like this. No one wins. Taeha smells like buffalo mozzarella. Have a good night. What the heck, Robert? Were you? Is this a dare? Did someone make you do this? What are you saying? Alright, then this. Oh, did I do this incorrect? No, I think I did this right. He just baited us, should have known. Alright. Then which screw? I'm guessing it's these screws? Or maybe these screws? Or maybe these screws? No, these are for the weight. I'm gonna guess it's this. Are you forgetting the switch foam? I already installed the switch foam. Yeah, these are the ones. Burmese Flying Pie, thanks so much for the Twitch Prime. Kerbox, thanks so much for the 2 months. Big Cat, thanks so much for the Twitch Prime. They should have frosted the weight. Well, this isn't Polycarb here. If they got a Polycarb weight, sure. So who's ready for the murder hornets to take over the US? I've been seeing posts of that. Is that as serious as people make it out to be, or is it a meme?
타이어 스멜즈 라이크 블루 치즈 딥틴 205제 지로.
Yes and no. Bruh, no, it's fake. No, it's not. Yeah, they kill bees. Fishholic, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Kimchi Jody Boy, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Taeha smells like blue cheese dipped in 205. Okay, buddy. Fake news, Kekona? I don't know. It's kind of scary how many people think the Rona is a hoax, that it's fake. So many people walking around with no masks. Kind of disturbing. Nathan has... Okay, Sean. Dr. Saxman, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. People are dumb, I agree. What about the 2 screws? Oh, you're right. I would have thought... Oh, you're right. I am not done. Okay. Did you see the lady who cut a hole in her mask so it's easier to breathe through? No, I haven't seen that. This looks really nice. Yo, 100 milli, hello. Yeah, it's actually really nice. And then also taking the, like, what I feel like when people mention the price point of Polaris, I don't know if people are saying it in a condescending way because it's on the cheaper side, but for what you paid for and what you get, this is amazing. Yeah, I hope it doesn't come off condescendingly. What's the price point? This case, if you spec'd it out, was around $300. What should I search for if I'm buying locally sold lube? Unless you're buying Krytox or Trebosis kinds of lubes, I cannot vouch for any other lubes out there. Ah! Okay, question chat. Should we go with the silver screws for the weight or stick with the black screws? Should we stick with the black screws, yes or no? Stick with black, yes or no? That's gonna be the question. Vote yes or no for sticking with the black screws. Sum Sum Boom Boom. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Alright, looks like we are sticking with the black screws then. Even Putzi agrees with the yes. Can KBD fans lube switches for me? Nope, they cannot, unfortunately. Is that desk mat of the water symbol from ATLA? If so, where can I get one? What is... Oh, Avatar The Last Airbender. Yes, this is. I don't think it's in stock anywhere. You would have to get it from the aftermarket. But it was sold on dixiemec.com/Taeha types. Alright. I think the build is done. Clean up a bit. What keycaps to put on this chat? What keycaps? We were not sent any to use, so we have free will on which keycap set to put on this. Looks like cats are gone. Let's turn off the cat cam. Ooh, this full polycarb kind of look. Even with the switches going on. GMK Mizu? I could do Mizu. Olive? I could do Olive. Casual Delusion, thank you so much for the 10 months. Thank you, welcome back. 9009 Mr. Sleeves? My Mr. Sleeves sets are being used right now. Something red. Hamon. You really want Hamon? I have Hamon. I can do Olivia. Let's take a poll. Hamon, Olivia, Mizu. Metropolis? I don't own Metropolis, Mr. Gok. I should have purchased it in hindsight, but yeah, I skipped out on Metropolis. I'm seeing a lot of Mizu and Hamon. All right, there's the vote. There's the poll, chat. Take your vote. Can I make this pop out? How can I make this? I can't make this pole pop out. What? Oh, I'm blind. Oh, looks like Mizu is winning by a huge margin. Comebacks, thank you so much for the 8 months. CRP, please. It was not an option today. Alright, let me go grab Mizu then. Nathan, wait. Wait. Today is the day. Today is the day what? Check the new poll. Pick a set, any set. Oh, there's a new poll, chat. Go vote. New poll. There's a new poll. Oh, it's like dead even right now. Holy moly. It is spot on even. Oh, something's taking the lead though. Dang, it's updating. Oh, I think today is not the day. Mizu has advanced out too far. Fair winner today. Could you close up one of the GMK keycaps? What do you mean close up one of the GMK keycaps? What's your opinion on the UHWPE stems? I'm a believer. They make a switch pretty smooth. Oh, close to the camera. It's kind of overexposed right now, but there you go. Stepped caps. What profile are they? Cherry profile. don't have nails to grip the keycaps today. Are GMK keycaps for novelty or do they affect the typing experience? Oh, that's a good question. Haven't been asked that before, I think. How would I say this? I guess a little bit of both. Some GMK keycaps, for example, these are considered novelty keycaps. The kit, as a base kit, comes with this. But if you want to go fancy with your designs, show a bit of individualism, you could get novelty GMK keycaps. But GMK keycaps also do affect your typing experience. I think the keycap profile matters quite a bit in terms of how well you type, how the keyboard sounds, how you perceive the experience of typing. GMK uses a pretty common profile, it's cherry profile, but the quality of the plastic also affects your typing experience as well. The quality of the legending, how it's done, how cleanly it comes out, also that's mostly a visual thing, but yeah, I would say GMK keycaps definitely affect performance, I would say. Okay, short shift. Have you had any GMK sets shine on you? Oh, of course. The white on black set I'm currently using, it's got a, I think it's starting to shine. Yeah, you can clearly see. Actually, is it visible? I feel like the right side looks a bit more matte than the left side. Maybe it's not so visible on stream yet. Yeah, but no, I have sets with shine. Following you from France and love what you do. Thank you, Nor. Let's go with a white spacebar. Mitch saying he wants a white spacebar. Is this the move, chat? White space? Oh, I forgot I had a poll functionality. Vote now in chat. White space, yes or no? Oh, people are leaning towards the yes today. All right. Looks like we are using white space. Show the blue, too late. I have put it away. This is what we are sticking with. Okay. My desk is a mess right now. Jajan! This is the Polycarbonate Polaris. Side view. Can you change underglow? You definitely can. This is VIA compatible. Let's do that right now. Let's change. Let me change this for you. Should we make this a matching blue underneath? Ooh, it's got some red showing right now. If I go to VIA, lighting, underglow color, we could make it, oh, blue. What shade of blue does chat want? I kind of like this ice blue. Underglow brightness, make it max brightness. We could even have effects if you want. We can make it breathe. Ooh, let's leave it at breathing. I like that. Turn off the house lights. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh. All right. What was I gonna do? Turn off the house cam. Well, that's not the house cam, but that's my key light turned off. I will say it's not super, because of the foam, like there's no lighting here. It kind of gets blocked by the foam and weight. It's like a funky, yeah. White for the lighting. We could make it white. Actually, why isn't this updating? That's green. Oh, I guess this is as white as it gets. I've set it to white. Solid color. This is the white? That's not white. That's dark blue. We'll just leave it at that. All right. Can we get the word? Oh, words per minute bot started mods. As I take a screenshot. Oh, this blue looks so bad with this filter. Oh well, this is the thumbnail. No one's gonna know it's off. Three, two, one. Boom. You've been sucking lately, had to guess low? Okay. Okay, listen. It's because I switched to this new typing test format. This new type test website. Okay. It's been throwing off my mental. I'll get back to my regular speeds. Just wait. Just wait. Maybe today's the day. Rig the website. Oh, it's already a minute. Okay. Let me pause the music. So this is what this keyboard sounds like, chat. This is the Polaris polycarbonate version. X'd out. Built with Tealios V2 spring and housing bottom, UHWPE stem, milky Gateron top, lubed with Krytox 205 grade 0 on a polycarbonate full plate with GMK Mizu as the keycaps. Oh, we do that. Oh my goodness. 126. 126. Bunch. Wait. Why did it go through? Nobody guessed correctly. Nobody guessed 126. Wow. Alright, this is what it's. These are what the mods sound like. This might be scraping the case. The spacebar, if I push it far enough, it's definitely scraping the case. Is this hitting the case too? No, I don't think left shift is hitting anything. The spacebar, ooh, spacebar might be scraping the case. With even normal use? What's this scraping against? Did you tape the flex cut in the PCB? I did not. Alright, it sounds pretty nice, but milky Gateron top does introduce a bit of scratch soundingness to it. I wouldn't say this feels scratchy. I would say this feels pretty smooth, but yeah, in terms of acoustics, it definitely does have that scratchy noise. This is definitely a meme switch. You don't need to do all this work to achieve the sameness, I would say, but it sounds nice, feels nice as well. What typing test is that? This is typetest.io. All right, one more. Try the type test without the words per minute counter. All right, let's see if this improves my mental. There's no way I just missed both of that there. I swear something's wrong with the spacing or something. Hold on, read it. Okay, so I can't space without having typed something. How did I miss both? What? Okay, I mean that's my fault. That's my fault. But I've never experienced like double errors like that with 10 fast fingers so often. I feel like with this site it's like pretty consistent. It just happened again. What?
Hey Taeha, hope you didn't forget about the 205 black ink sound right at the microphone. Nice board desktop combo with PC.
What happened there again? Again? Hmm? Can't perform on this. In 10 fast fingers, you can press space in empty field. It will not skip the next word. That also is true for this. On an empty field, I cannot skip. I have to have typed in a letter for it to skip. Maybe I'm just a bad typist. Maybe. I've just gotten too used to 10 fast fingers because the word bank for 10 fast fingers symbol is not that extensive. I've been typing 10 fast fingers for the past, 3 years now? So I'm pretty familiar with the vocab of 10 fast fingers. This one does have new vocab as well. So I'm just a bad typist. Okay, one more. Maybe I should set my goal as 130. Okay, I'm gonna bring this back. 10 fast fingers, one trick. I wasn't even a one trick though on 10 fast fingers. Did I? I quit. My mental's too weak. Clip it and watch it in slow mode. Another day, I will conquer this website. Try a different board? I have. It's not just this board. Let's give a sound difference. Sound level, hard to. You can't really know how muted this sounds unless you have something to compare it to. So, pause the music. This is the keyboard we built today. Yeah, I don't think the Rukia sounds bad, but compared to the keyboard we built, this is very muted, very quiet. I'm gonna guess a lot of it has to do with the foam, the healthy coating of 205. I've heard the UHWPE stem mutes sound a bit. I haven't experimented too much with that. Maybe that's it. Milky Gat also does sound a little less clacky, I would say. This also has a carbon fiber plate, and this is like hardly lubed, so it's pretty loud. There you go. Can you show the bottom of the Polaris I just got here? Yes, this is the bottom of the Polaris. Xylo Shoot, thanks for the Touch Prime. And Sale, thanks for hope you didn't forget about the 205 Grade Zero Black Ink sound. All right. Yes, someone wanted here. All Alright, well, are people starting to leave? Should I do a giveaway, chat? These aren't lubed though. I thought I had, This is unlubed and lubed. Unlubed? This is lubed? Oh, I filmed this too, so that maybe I did film this. That might be a variable, but I don't think it affects ticking all that much. Actually, no, filming might affect ticking if there's housing wobble.
룩스 언트 사운즈 비 나이스.
Keto Mono, thanks so much for the 400 bits. Looks and sounds nice. Yeah, Polycarb. I don't know. I'm still a huge fan of Polycarb as a case. I know a lot of people think Polycarb makes something cheaper, feel cheaper. I mean, it definitely doesn't feel... I wouldn't say it feels premium like aluminum or metals do, but in terms of looks, it looks pretty nice, I would say. Yeah. Can we wait longer till more leave? Yeah, no giveaway. There's no giveaway. Any price, I'll take it off your hands. Well, this is a client build. This is not mine, so I cannot give this to anyone other than back to the client themselves. All right, is the music playing? No, it's not. Let me check. Holy crap. Ah, this is a... Okay. Are you guys... Who's still here? Who is still here? A lot of people left yesterday after the front page. Missed out on a 7V giveaway. Imagine skipping out on a 7V giveaway with a GMK set. Imagine. We're gonna have a giveaway. Yeah, I'll do a giveaway. I'm feeling good. We're gonna go. I'm gonna give away a decent 65 purchase. I will purchase it for one lucky winner in chat. I'm not sure how to handle EU. If it's EU, do I still order it or what? I'll figure it out somehow. But I will purchase the case. Oh man, the Cerakote color is $80 more. Fudge. All right. Oh wells. Color of their choice. I will pay for it. Should be easy. Just talk to Mike and Soran. All right. How about Korea's? Well, I will purchase it off the proxy. So if there, I don't think there is an Asia proxy, is there? I know there's an EU proxy, but I don't think there is an Asia proxy. Unless you're willing to pay for shipping to you from me, I can buy it. I can ship it to myself and then ship it to you if you don't have a proxy for your country. But then you would have to pay for shipping on that. Because shipping from me to international places is kind of expensive. Alright, if you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, there is a group buy for the Decent 65 going on currently. Designed by our head mod, Mr. Soran. It's got tons of color options you can choose from. Looks pretty nice. Alright. This comes with a aluminum top, aluminum bottom, one plate, one PCB, daughter board, GST cable, bump-ons and screws. So it does not come with switches and keycaps and stabilizers and lube. You will have to source those on your own. Keep that in mind. All right, to be entered for this, the keyword is Luffy is so cute. I will leave this running until 5:45, so 5 minutes. Luffy is so cute. Subscribers get 10 times more luck. I'm just kidding. We'll leave this running. Look at how cute he is. Cool Warm, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Big Taro, thank you so much for the 200 bits. Obase, thanks for the Twitch Prime. Trio Trunks, thank you so much for the Prime. Navi Head, thank you so much for the 6 months. Sorry for joining late, no worries. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. We're having a giveaway right now. Having a giveaway. Alright, 4 more minutes left. Oh, I should enter myself. Luffy is so cute. Wait, I cannot enter my own giveaway? Why am I not on this list? Hello? My bot can enter. Oh crap. I cannot enter my own giveaway. Dang it. Oh, but I can't. Oh! I can make a command. Can the mod make a command for Taeha Chopper to output Luffy is so cute? Can someone do? I'm gonna do that right now. Cat cam. Go to stream elements. Chat commands. And make it respond. Luffy is so cute. Is this going to work? Giveaway. Oh, Luffy is so cute. Taeha types. It works. Taeha Chopper is in. Wait, I have another bot too though. Where is... What happened to Taeha D Luffy? I have 2 bots. Huh. Taeha D Luffy is missing. Rigged? It's not rigged. What are you talking about? Taeha D... No, there is no... Jugo, thank you so much for the 400 bits. Reef Vic, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Mr. McSwaggy, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. And NRMZ, thank you so much for the 1 bit. Alright, we have 642 eligible users. That's a pretty good chance of winning a free, decent 65. Imagine bot winning the giveaway. It just means I get to keep it. I get to keep the unit and build it up myself. Stop milking views, Hugo Key says. What do you mean milking views? I'm literally paying out of pocket for this. 1 more minute until I draw a winner. You have a 1 in 689 chance of winning. It's pretty good odds. If I get it, can you sign it please? Well, I would have it shipped directly to you, so I wouldn't be able to sign it. Unless you want me to ship it to myself and then you pay for shipping from me to you. If you're okay with that, sure, I'll sign it. One in 729 eligible users. If we live less than an hour away, would you sign it? Sure, you would have to drive out to me though to pick it up. I would not drive to you. Alright, it is 5:45. There are 737 eligible users. One lucky person is going to win a decent 65 case. Picking a winner in 3, 2, 1. Solithium, are you here? You have a minute to respond, Mr. or Miss Solithium. Woohoo! Do you claim? Do you claim it? He isn't here, move on. GG. He isn't subbed, but he's been following since January 4th. Oh, I think this was the Tfue stream. Was the Tfue stream January 4th? This might have been from the Tfue stream. Alright, this man claims it. Congratulations. Please DM me what color you would like, or in your I'll get it arranged with you somehow. Yeah. Alright. Congratulations. I don't know, maybe one day I'll get big enough where I just have big PP money to blow and give away a keyboard every stream. I'm not quite there yet though. But that would be nice. I feel like the best, so I like giving away keyboards. That's like one of the fun things about working with sponsors and stuff. It's a very good feeling when you give someone a nice custom keyboard. Nothing beats feeling it in person, in the hand, in the flesh. No matter how many streams you watch, you just have to feel it in person to understand. Can you write it off? Yeah, I can write it off. I feel like people throw, you can just write it off very nilly-willy, but even if you write it off, that's still money you spent. Like, yeah, I won't get taxed on it, but, well, yeah, I won't get taxed on it, but it's still money you could have had, you know, but it's okay. Write-off is still not free, yeah. Even if you write it off, I think there's a limit per category on how much you can write off.